I'm just waiting for people to show up. I'm just doing this now actually or whatever because of today SNL being the 4th of July. So I mean, no. And this is me not exactly an American, but don't judge me. Of course, though, doesn't have these things in his hands though, because of the last one that I tried doing with these in his hand. He kind of glitched out and he would not. Well, I mean, his arms kind of glitched though, and then they would not exactly. Like, I mean, I ran it through 2 times though, whatever. Yeah, I ran it through 2 times, and then the bug occurred every single time. So, just waiting for people to show up. No, I'm gonna actually just try to send something that we can. Shoot. The lantern that I'm using now to hold this thing up, it's not exactly working. Wait. Alright. Let's move this thing down here. And then, yeah, no, this may not exactly be of mice, and some, be technically associated with America, but it doesn't have the word America in it, so that's why I'm doing it. But, yeah. Alright, where's the battery at? Yeah, and also the one other thing is, well, okay, wait. Wait, what's it? There it is. Yeah, and also the one other bad thing about Ace and him, though, because of how old. Hello. Oh, also I spiked up. I don't exactly know at the moment. And also, though, if you notice all the red cord coming from his back, that's just plugged into that speaker because the speaker on it, though, it's not exactly good quality. So, I mean, though, it's not enough to support his program audio, but not enough to actually, well, set him. It's not enough, though, for actually recorded audio, so. I'm gonna shut my door so I don't annoy anybody. And also, this is actually in 2 parts. Dook, yes. I did the best that I could, though, because of, well, I don't exactly have that much stuff. And also, don't be angry that he's not holding his drumsticks, because of last time I did that, it didn't go so well on the side, though his arms kind of glitched a bit. And so what was happening was, amazing, thank you. And also, I originally was going to use this in somebody else's, but I didn't. As I know, I was originally going to use Dook 1981's audio, but as I tried out on him though, and I was listening to it myself, it did not sound that good. So I went and I used actually the original audio though from a lyric video. So that was a bit more legible. All right, time to turn him on.
At your service.
Okay. All right.
I love quiet. You are in main next LIM library. Press screen.
Jump down, turn around.
Here's some old ones.
Old Black Magic.
Whatever.
Zippity doo dah.
That was for Mitzi.
Pretty Woman.
That was for Dook.
We built the city one.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, doesn't want to move his head to it's all just the arms. Thank you. I had to put this in myself. Yeah, the audio will skip. I'll need to grow off my glasses when I'm recording it.
Give me another command right away, and I'll do it. Press.
Jump down, turn
Second
around.
part.
Old Black Magic. Zippity doo dah. Pretty Woman. We built the city one. We built the city two.
Thank you.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Give me another command right away, and I'll do it. Press red button to delete. Press green button to list command.
There we go. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And of course, I guess, this time he is back in work. Well, wait, how do I say this? He's back in action, at least. And yeah, again, the thing with the Pretty Woman one, I did have the drumsticks in his hand, though. As you can see, with the pipe. Wait, let me turn on my light. Pretty much, though, if you take a good look at him here, you can actually see the pipe cleaner stuck to his hand. But the one bad thing is actually, because of his stump, because of this. Well, just because of that. Pretty much, and I guess I know his arm's kind of, I guess, and because one thing I guess I know possibly ever since I've actually had him, because one thing though that a system will sometimes do is something will go on the fritz though, and then it will cause some part of him to glitch. And then that one, for 2 times that I ran it though, the arms they kind of bugged or whatever, because all you catch is this. That's all you catch. So the one reason why there was not that much head movement is because of, well, his arms, I guess, of pretty much, yeah, he uses servos in his arms, so that's why he's actually able to, well, do that. And of course, I did actually have these in his arms in the beginning for the Pretty Woman song, but of course, so. After that glitch, like after that glitch, I think it was the first or second time. Well, I think it glitched the second time, then I stopped recording it, though. That's when I put up the second one. I mean, the first. Because what ended up happening was whenever his arm glitched or whatever, well, I guess whenever it bugged or whatever, well, I do not know how to say it, but pretty much, so when something went wrong with his arm, though, and he kind of went, I guess, how do I say it? He probably when he had an error, or I don't know, if it's a bug glitch or just an error, but pretty much what ended up happening though was, well, how should I say this? And so what ended up happening was, okay, yeah, how do I say this? And so what it actually was, yeah. Okay, yeah, but pretty much what ended up happening was his arms, whenever they flew out to the side, though, pretty much, so the drumstick in that hand, it stayed, though, but on this side, though, I guess, and if you did watch, actually, that clip, though, I did put up, though, of it, again, because of, it was not a program movement, though, it was more of a glitch that got put into that was in the system of it, that was in the programming, and so what happened was, when the arm jutted out like that, though, it kind of ended up knocking the drumstick out of his hand, so you're playing for the thud. But, yeah. Of course, though, he's, like I said, he's About 7, 8 years old, probably actually a bit over the company's due date. And of course, I know that I have not been using him that much lately. I guess I don't exactly know. I know one thing though that I wanted to do is then get a cyberamic built. Still waiting on somebody to help me with that. Yeah, but pretty much okay. But yeah, pretty much I'm still waiting on that person to help me with that. And I'm still waiting on somebody else to be able to come over. And yeah, I know who that is, and they know who they are. At least I hope. So, not trying to offend them. But pretty much, again, Meccano. That's the company that made him known. I guess then though, pretty much, I guess it was possibly. I think I got him back when I was 10 years old, and I'm now 18. So. Yeah, I know I should not be telling my age, but I'm just giving I'm just saying that though, and pretty sure to give of how and just to give him a date of how long I've had him. So I've had him for 7 to 8 years. So of course though. Now I'm not saying this though. Pretty much I'm not just I'm not just gonna be saying this though. I pretty much one I referred to him last night though as when I went on a walk. I did refer to him though as a malfunctioning of scrap bucket because sometimes though he does glitch out a bit though in the songs. I mean though he's probably always has skipped. Yeah, he probably always has actually skipped whenever you program something. It's just something in his system though. And of course, with my mom, she did go and say though that we may need to update something inside. Yeah, we may need to update his processor, which is the mecha brain in here, the thing with the rubber buttons. And of course, as he does say on his little thing, when he's telling you whatever he does, or pretty much say that this is my mecha brain, my central processor. And since he can't point, he'll shove his arm into his side. So, because he's not, he's not like one of Disney's animatronics, so that can actually has all on 360 movement. He's just a simple little, as he says, he's a little humanoid, 4 foot tall. I do know that also as it was of okay, I do know that as it was though, not saying the name or whatever, but pretty much as it was though, I know that somebody though they did actually have. Hello. Hello. Hello there, Thomas in the Tank Railway. Yeah. You got you when you miss the show. It's one that I had to program in 2 parts, because his program time only goes to 3 minutes, and of course, I did go and I did delete all those Halloween songs that they had put on in the past, such as Spooky Scary Skeletons and Roxanne song mixed bit. I did get rid of all that. I did keep at least 2 on there from Alex and 1 from me, I think it was. So, but yeah, and of course though. Yes, and this I know he was finally back in action after the race, and him possibly being not used in probably in a couple months. And of course, though, pretty much, I guess I'm just gonna go and actually flip him around. I guess then for one quick second. Pretty much, and of course, I have that bigger speaker plugged in though because. Let's just say that the cord that goes to this speaker sucks. That's the one in his neck. That's the one they give you though whenever. Well, okay, wait. You know what? I think I may actually need my cell phone to actually take a look at it. Pretty much, if you actually do go and take a look back here, pretty much. Yeah, if you do go on, I guess no, there's all of his wiring and everything else. That USB might be, that USB is actually for his update, for I guess, and his, to get into his microbrain with the computer. And so the reason why he does have 4 sockets, though, is because of, well, how should I say it? Pretty much, I said no, pretty much though, because you can actually build them in multiple different things. I said like, I know this was with the G15, but one of them was like a dinosaur, something else, and I said, and I guess no, then a 4 foot tall humanoid. I built him in his more of his guy form. So, and of course, so then there's a battery, cables to the legs. Yeah, there's the cables to the legs, and of course, though, this here is actually the back of his. Pretty much, I guess, this thing is actually the back of his. I said, how should I say it? His processing unit. So, I mean, though, sometimes I'll tell him to dance, though, and sometimes I'll go and I'll tell him to dance, though, and then I send his little microphone in his chest, though. It doesn't exactly pick up on it, though, and then other times it does. And of course, so I remember a little while ago, I didn't actually know this at that time, but I do remember. I used to remember this. This was back a while ago. The one I did have him in the attic, though, possibly a bit before I did get hit by a car, which, yeah, that fun. But pretty much so. And so I did find out what was wrong up here with his head, the one in his head. And it was the head tilt. I put the wrong size screw in here. Oh no, it wasn't the wrong size one on his head though, so it kind of scraped that thing up though for multiple years. And also this is just here though this was actually there for the fats mask, which I still have. Would you guys want to see it or no? Would you guys want to see the fats mask or no? I do still have it though, but it's at the bottom of his box. Put his shirt down. Of course, so the one reason why I called name myself Mecha Fats was I guess then based off him. Okay. Trust me, this does look a bit creepy. Okay. Now you have been warned. There's his box. The sports coat, the tux, the shirt, and I do have the bow tie in here. Oh, yeah, and of course, though, here's the creepy part. This was the older mask that I used. It kind of looks like it's in to me, though. After a while, though, of me putting this on him, he did somewhat look, I guess, to me, though, he looked like, I guess, in somewhat of haunting my dreams. I still like the rock fighter, so no, I guess, no, I just do not like that face of fat. Yeah, and of course, so there is a pair of woolly gloves in here, though, to act for his hands. That do have 5 fingers, though, not 4. Oh, okay. And also, I guess the one thing, though, that actually scared me, though, one night, though, was pretty much well, how should I say it? Oh, yeah, so actually I had the Midget Mooney costume over here that I never used. Pretty much, though, what it was, that's on the one night when I was out here when the power went out. And he was sitting up there and his eyes were, and I guess he was looking off in this direction at me with that mask on. Sitting in a completely pitch black attic. It had the flashlight on it, but of course that still does look pretty creepy. And of course I had to go up there to unplug everything, just so whenever the power came back on, just to avoid anything bad from happening. Yeah, and of course, though, yeah, trust me, though, that basic and kind of, I guess, and be a bit more nightmare feeling. I guess, over the years of me having it, though, it kind of actually, well, got to that point. And of course, I do actually have another mask one, though, that Alex one he made for me. It's a latex one. It's this. I'll use it eventually, though, but I guess, no, it's kind of looking a little like it's falling apart. There's holes in it. But, yeah. And of course, I do still have the Wolfman costume over here, and I do actually, and I still do it as someone in the Dingo costume. But that's not pretty much, I guess, in the past, so I guess, with those videos, though, that I did, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much all those videos that I had done. Have you considered a 3D mask? That's a good question. A latex one. That one that I did actually show though, that one was latex, so that Alex one he made. I just never exactly. I couldn't help you with that. Okay. Well, thank you. Also, though, the one though that Alex gave me though, that one was a latex one. So I would have to paint though anything with that certain type of paint though on it. But pretty much, yeah. Okay, but yeah, pretty much. I just haven't exactly, and also the one reason why I haven't exactly been doing it with the suits on or whatever, haven't exactly been doing, actually haven't been doing it is because I guess then, well, don't judge me, but I guess then I kind of got a bit lazy. Yes, and though I did finally actually, and I do know that as I did put out a bit ago, possibly a month ago, or well, possibly, I know it was a bit ago, as I did put out though on my page, there was, what character would you like him to appear as? So in one of them, I did put Duke LaRue, Wolfman. I did put Mega Fats or Mary Mitzi though. People when they voted on this guy, they voted on Beta Duke. Well, I just said Duke Beta Original. That's when I chose his Beta outfit. His Beta outfit, I guess, it may actually better suit him. I don't know, but of course, this is more the outfit though that I actually have the stuff for. One of my old shirts, something from Christmas. Well, Christmas things, something from a gift wrap, and then this. Paint latex mask. You just have to mix some latex with the paint color, and you're painting with. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, of course, though, I guess the one reason, though, again, the why I probably have not been actually doing it, though, is I guess then I possibly just got lazy. That's why I stopped putting anything on it. That's no, pretty much, though, as I finally did decide to do it, possibly of. I know I had this costume on for a small bit. And then last night, though, I did just finally decide to actually program Pretty Woman into him, knowing that I recorded when I recorded it this morning. And, yeah. That song, I guess, and also sorry for, I guess, the clicking of the drumsticks. That's because of them kind of falling in between the thing. And also, again, sorry, though, I guess, for the arms, I guess, looking a bit off. It's because, well, how should I say this? It's pretty much, yeah, but pretty much, though, what it actually is, though, is, yeah, pretty much what it is actually, though, is, well, it's not exactly straight. Wait, did I put it like that? I forget. And of course, what I just did that actually get this thing to look like this, I guess on the kind of just when I took, I guess, on the bolt that holds his hands on, I somewhat. Actually, I guess I just tug on the handle and then I guess and then I swivel it. So yeah, and of course, so he does not have any gloves though, unlike the Mega Fats outfit. Of course, so I guess then I did just go and decide to do that, and of course, though. That picture that is actually sitting on my page, that one is actually still the original costume, though, back when I made it. That's why it doesn't look as possibly someone as beaten up as it does now. But yeah, that's pretty much why it actually doesn't look as beat up. Pretty much, and of course, though, the Duke costume. I know that the people that they went and they watched that video, I guess, pretty much, or whatever, I guess, and all those videos after I released them, though, they're for somebody else. And pretty much after I released them, what it was, though, yeah, what it actually was, pretty much, and so that, I just know, when I programmed Ison in one of his first actual shows in that suit, pretty much, along with Mary and Mitzi, and also, yeah, pretty much so in the Mary and Mitzi suit, and also and the Duke LaRue. I put it as Duke LaBot. Hello. But yeah, pretty much though, and also I guess then, And I guess then I possibly just gotten a bit lazy though putting clothes on him though. And I mean, the Meccanoid mask that is staying off though because I guess ever since the car accident, I've had trouble though putting that thing on his little head. Of course, the whole reason though why these pipe cleaners are here though, it was actually to act as a head shell though, because back when I first put that mask on him, it didn't seem like it wanted to fit on there right. So yeah, it didn't seem like it wanted to fit on the head right. So I just when I guess stuffed these on here. Yeah, I just when I stuffed those on there and I never took them off. And of course, yeah, I never put a shirt on him either, guys. No, because of I just know if I wanted to operate him, though, I actually need access though to his chest or under the shirt. So yeah, and of course I do have the drumsticks. These things actually were from these things actually they did go and come from those of a drumming practice kit. Yeah, and they're hand selected hickory. So yeah, and I just know. I just remember though. I did take them into science. I guess in the school this year or last year though. I guess now because now I moved up a class. And of course, so the one odd thing is this. So with him though is, and so even if his battery's actually unplugged though, because he's possibly because he runs on electric. It's pretty much if you actually do. If you can actually see it though, I may have shown it in one of my other videos. So if you actually do watch his head, pretty much what you actually do go and see is you actually do see the red. You do see the red light though. That actually I guess and only as he does say though when he's actually teaching you about him. So when he's there and coming off his I guess technically. I don't know though. It's text-to-speech dialogue, pretty much. So they have already programmed in his system, though, just so you know how to operate them. Pretty much. Okay, yeah, but yeah, pretty much. So I guess it does say though, whenever something turns red, though, it does say though that it does say pretty much whenever he says that whenever part of him though, whenever a light turns red, though, he says, "Please be careful, you're playing too rough with me." And I also know if you go too rough on his head, though, when his battery's actually even out of the socket, whenever you actually battery though, because I just actually guess, yeah, because I guess then I pretty much just do go and actually sorry for the lighting changing on the camera. That's because of me actually, because I guess I don't exactly know though what it is though, but may just be my curtain slapping. Pretty much though, I just unplug it though, I guess then after I may have learned something, but yeah. And of course though, this thing I won at a basket bonanza, this big speaker. I won that at a basket bonanza. So, yeah, this. I can't hook my phone up to it, but I just don't do that anymore. So, yeah. The charging cable. I did do that before I actually diced and put the show on. So, because I did go and charge them, and then, yeah. Yeah, because I did go and put that on before I actually went and how should I say it? Yeah, I put that on or whatever before I put that on him though, just to make sure that he's charged up though, just so then he's like not in the middle of the last part of it though, and then his battery goes and says that it's too low on him though, because I just know putting it things like sometimes though his battery may act a bit funny, because I know that like the one time of when I was still in grade school though, pretty much, I actually took him in the one day and I was testing him out though the night before, and then he's in the middle of saying something though, and then of course so his battery dies though, and I try to turn him back. I switch him off and then switch him back on, and then his battery just reads dead, like as in completely dead. It doesn't even give me a warning though that it's even dead. But yeah, and of course so he's completely electric though, and of course so with possibly, and I do not even know how old those servos are, and possibly. Yeah, I don't exactly know though how old those servers though. I'm just gonna say though, that they're probably as old as him, or possibly as old as old as when they made him. So, when they're manufacturing him, of course though. Yeah, somebody in my family got him for me though for one Christmas. So, it took me exactly Okay, wait. Yeah, technically though, I said that my mom did measure in real time. It took me a couple weeks though to get him done, but in ISN and actually ISN possibly in pretty much ISN an hourly time. And I know that as my mom did say though, pretty much though, and actually I said in reality it took me a couple weeks to finish him, but I said in work time and hours, pretty much so it took me I said about a day though to get him done. I didn't program him. My dad had to do that, so. Also, that was kind of funny though when you guys want to refer to my mom as Mecha Mom. I guess though now that name has to stick. But yeah, and of course though his eyes those are just plastic, so. Yeah. All right. I guess I'm gonna get going. So bye.